So this is a little video of me picking at the bins. So when the breakables do come out at the bins, they come out in these gray totes here. And usually it's all just breakables and glassware. A lot of times it'll be raw donations, which means it did not go through the Goodwill retail stores. I thought these were pretty creepy. Probably be good for Halloween. Someone made some baby feet candle holders. I'm not sure what they were. But this is usually where breakable items are, or sometimes in cardboard boxes are just things that people straight up donated to the Goodwill. I'm pretty picky about what I purchase in the breakables just because I don't sell a ton of breakables. So I am really picky, and I do go to the bins quite often. So I can afford to be picky. These were really cool. I feel like if I had a southwestern look at my house, this would be great, but not really resellable for me. This is from Hillsborough Hobbs. I always check the mugs to see if they are certain Starbucks mugs. That's why I always turn them over to look to see if they're Starbucks. Not really looking for myself. I'm just looking for things to resell. Once in a while you'll find some expensive candles, but this one was basically done for. And it was a brand that you find at Target often. I like the graphics on this. I wish it was a Starbucks mug, but it was something different. Nothing I can resell. So I did find these. They're these huge poly bags from Adidas Expo 17. They were kind of heavy. They were about 17 cents each after I weighed them. So I got a bunch of them for shipping. So I thought it was worth it. They were really durable. Found some poly pockets. This one is kind of newer, but not totally new. It's somewhat vintage. Kind of vintage My Little Pony. I think it was from the early 1980s. Fairly good condition. Trying to make that focus. It's not focusing. I gave the little plush to my friend. Found brand new Hot Wheels. I know they only sell for $1 in the store, but I mean at the bins it's like 20 cents. There's a Starbucks mug. I gave that to my friend. It's kind of scratched up. I didn't find any clothes in this shopping trip. I did look in the clothes. Now, at the bins, you will see a lot of stuff that has the tags from the Goodwill retail store and overpriced. $12.99 is what they had at the retail store, $9.99 for that little shirt. And then it doesn't sell. Retail store goes to the bins. If no one buys it at the bins, either it goes in the dump or is sold in bulk to third world countries, things like that. But yeah, you can see there's a ton of stuff that they will take away, and it just doesn't sell. There's just way too much stuff. But as you can see, not everything has Goodwill retail tags. A lot of this will be raw donations. It means it's stuff that Goodwill just doesn't have time to process or go through, and it just ends up straight up at the bins. I'm the retail stores. You have to wait before all the bins are in place until you can shop. So this is just a view of what I'm looking at in the toys before the rest of the bins come. Just scanning to see if there's anything that stands out to me. A lot of times I'll find stuff underneath things, hidden. For the new bins to come out. Here's my friend, her husband. So this is a great brand, Hape. I don't know if I'm saying it right. This is way better than Melissa and Doug. You don't find it often. A lot of times boutique toy stores will carry it and stuff. This is not something I can resell easily. It's kind of heavy, but if you have a kid, it's great to take home. Vintage Cabbage Patch doll with all the original vintage clothes. I looked it up, selling anywhere from $20 to $35. It was fairly good condition, so I picked that up. This Pokemon card was kind of bent and worn, so I didn't get that. Got some tape. There we go. Worth $2.75. I found tons of Barbie little accessories and food and clothes. I picked through the bins to get that. It wasn't all bagged up. I rarely ever find things all bagged up. But I bag it up with bags I find at the bins. Also found some thread and some great pieces of material. I'm wanting to start sewing some doll clothes, so I thought these were great for doll clothes, Marvel, Star Wars, and that kind of retro material there. This, I believe, is Uranium Glass. I did not have a blue light, but I think it was glow. That I actually put back. I have so many backpacks, and it's not a fairly expensive brand, so I put that back. This is some clay. I might be giving this as a gift. Originally sold for $12.59 at Craft Warehouse, and this is great for art students. Found a Wii Game. They priced them around $2 at the bins. And we do have a Wii at home. So here again is that Uranium Glass. It does have a very small chip in it, but it was a nice piece, and it didn't cost that much. So glassware is, I think, around 70-something cents a pound. So you can see it weighed 2.24 pounds. So it cost me around a couple dollars, and I will be reselling that. I was pretty proud that I found that. Thank you guys so much for shopping with me at the bins, and hopefully you can follow me and subscribe to my channel.